Hey everybody, it's Duran here, and I was thinking about what helped me lose my weight. What if by cycling your meals, by eating less on one day and relaxing on others, could actually help you lose more fat than counting your calories? Especially if you're one of those guys that are carrying extra pounds. Do you think this intermittent approach could actually help you, or would you just gain it all back? Today, I'm going to get into some of the new studies that just came out that might be the kick in the ass you've been waiting for. If you're new here, let me tell you, I've already gone through all the weight loss struggles of trying to find those fixes that bomb worse than a bad first date.
Awkward. It is awkward.
I ended up turning it around, and one of the things I used was intermittent energy restrictions. So today, I want to talk about that, about cutting calories in cycles, not all the time. This has been showing up in recent studies for weight loss, especially with bigger men. So today, I'm going to break down two of the articles that I found that recently came out. One is from nature.com, which is all about improving weight loss for obese men. And the other one is from newsmedical.net, and it goes over the benefits for people with extra weight. Now, let me tell you, this is something that actually helped me change my life. And if you're in the same boat, I believe it can help you too. But before we jump into that, I gotta mention Renorah, a company that I built for men that are going through the same bullshit that I went through all my life. My goal is to help men that want to lose weight and keep it off. Right now, you might be going to the gym and hitting the weights, on one of the countless diets that are out there, or taking one of those new weight loss drugs. And you're seeing results, which is awesome. But have you stopped to think about what you're going to do once you stop hitting the gym so extreme, or once you stop doing the diet, or once you stop taking one of those drugs? If not, I bet you are now. That slide back that's coming is all too common because nothing has changed inside of you. I've seen it countless times. Hell, I've been in that place more times than I can count. That's why at Renorah, we have certified health coaches for one-on-one sessions every single month. And they work with you to build nutrition plans and exercise routines that fit your life, your abilities, and your situation. There's no cookie cutter bullshit with us.
Wait a second.
Here we go again. Yes, Sid?
That sounds all well and good, but what about the mental side? How to help these guys with the cravings, the plateaus, and the setbacks we have all had? You can't ignore that crap.
Hey, listen, I hate to admit it, but Sid's right. That's why we've got wellness coaches for that as well.
Well, that would work.
Glad you agree. You also get full access to our ever-growing program of modules on a wide range of topics, from metabolism to building healthy habits, to the 90-second reset and understanding why foods fuck with us the way they do. Also, everyone gets access to the live weekly group sessions.
Wait just a second.
Can I get through this without a single interruption?
Hey, I'm just looking out for them.
Okay, so what's the problem now?
This sounds good and all, but you're saying there's no slip-ups.
Shit, I've slipped up before, and I bet a lot of them have too. I lost a hell of a lot of weight and just ended up gaining it right back, time and time again, because I didn't fix the root of my problems. Renorah changes the game. It helps you build habits that actually stick. There's no promises etched in stone, but it's ready to work for guys who are ready to grind.
That makes sense. Accountability.
Glad you agree. Can I finish now?
Go on. Who's stopping you?
Anyways, so click the link in the description and sign up now for a free introduction call with me, and let's have a real discussion and figure out how we're going to work together to make sure you don't gain it back.
Finally, you're finished. Can we get back to the video now?
So let's recap. We're looking at intermittent energy restrictions for weight loss, based on two recent studies that have just come out. But let me ask you, if this cycling method could really help you speed up your fat loss, would you do it? So as I already mentioned, the first article is coming from nature.com, and it's titled, Intermittent Energy Restriction Improves Weight Loss Efficiency in Obese Men, the MATADOR Study. Essentially, it's like avoiding weight regain in a smart way. When they did the study, they took 51 men with BMIs between 30 and 45 and ages 25 to 54. All these guys were inactive. And what they did is they split them into two groups. The first group cut their calories nonstop for 16 weeks, where the second group cycled 2 weeks of the same cuts, followed by 2 weeks of balanced meals. And they did this for 30 weeks straight. And here's the amazing thing that came out of all of this. In the group that cycled, they lost 47 to 80% more weight, burned way more fat, and what was even more amazing is that their resting energy expenditure remained steady, and that helped them avoid the dreaded metabolism plunge that we all fear. Then, about 6 months out, that same group ended up maintaining an average of an additional 18 pounds lost, and their fat levels were still down compared to the other group. This reminds me of my struggles when I was maxing out at 550 plus pounds. I was living in Beijing at the time, and when I was trying to cut my daily calories on a consistent basis, it just left me so damn drained. And of course, my metabolism was already fucked up, but it ended up just slowing down even more. And of course, as we all know, I just ended up gaining it all back and more. Does that sound familiar? And then of course, that loser mentality started to kick in, and that damn thing just kept going in a circle. That's why when I decided to finally start cycling, like they're talking about in these articles, and I did a bunch of other things as well, it made a huge difference in my life. Seriously, taking those breaks over long pushes helped me go even further with higher rewards in the end. Now that's the fat loss part. Now let me also ask you, what if cycling could also help you avoid the metabolism drop that so many of us have had to deal with? Well, let's take a look at the second study. So the second article came from newsmedical.net, and it was titled, Intermittent Energy Restrictions Show Strong Benefits for People with Obesity. Now this one is focused on weight loss, cycling low calories. What this showed was the participants ended up losing more fat with no loss of their muscles or bones. And of course, it was easier for them to stick with it long term. The guys were able to do this because it wasn't so damn exhausting, because it didn't have to be a constant effort. That also reminds me of the time I tried time restrictive eating. Yeah, I ended up losing weight, but the constant strict rules wore me the fuck out. It's like adjusting your pace in a workout. Cycling helps you keep going to avoid a complete burnout. Now listen, I know these benefits sound good, but what if the real risk isn't the diet, but quitting without a plan? Actually, to sum it all up, these articles clearly show that intermittent energy restrictions actually help lose weight, and it also helps with higher fat loss and the ability to maintain stable energy. And because of cycling, it's easier to maintain and stick with than things that make you consistently cut. Listen, from my own experience of losing a shitload of weight, this approach is sustainable, and that's the key. Finding things that are sustainable and could fit into real life, not some cookie cutter concept of what life is.
It screws up their cookie cutter world.
So to answer the question, absolutely, yes, it can certainly help keep the weight off, but that's up to you. You need to build habits that can go along with it. It cannot stand alone. Just like everything else, this is just one tool in your arsenal, and you need to use it right or you're going to end up getting it all back.
Wait a second.
Yeah?
Aren't you forgetting something?
No?
The big wig smarty.
Oh yeah, thanks.
What would you do without me?
Not sure, but it'd be nice to try from time to time.
Say what?
Anyways, for legal reasons, the guys in the nice suits tell me I've got to say this. Remember, everyone's different here, and you need to consult your own doctor before trying anything in this video. Listen, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a guy sharing a bunch of articles that are coming out and my own anecdotal life stories. So you need to know, nothing I've said here is medical advice.
Now, was that so hard?
That's what she said. That's what she said.
All right, now that that's done, let me just say, if you're thinking about trying intermittent energy restriction for weight loss, here's some real advice to help you get started based on my own personal experiences and what we saw in these studies. First of all, simple is the key, so keep it simple.
I'm keeping it simple.
Pick a cycle that actually fits your lifestyle, like 2 days of low calories followed by 2 days of just normal eating. Aim for just 30% less on low days. Nothing extreme, just enough to create a deficit without feeling starved. Secondly, focus on protein and veggies on those low days to stay full.
That way you get protein and veggies.
You should be thinking of grilled or baked chicken, salads, but watch the dressing, and get some nuts in there too. This will help you preserve your muscles, which is key for any of the guys looking to stay strong while losing weight. Now, if you have a journal, great. If you don't, get one. Then be sure to track your energy levels, and if you feel off in any way, adjust your portions slowly. You're not here to put yourself through hell. Now, thirdly, you want to pair what you're doing with movement.
Come on, fatso, and just bust the move.
Go for walks. If you can, lift some weights. Personally, I always suggest low impact HIIT fitness. But whatever you do, just keep it consistent. Studies have showed that this will help burn fat without taking your metabolism, which is huge. And of course, make sure you're tracking your progress every single week, not daily. Remember, the scale fluctuates all the time, so you shouldn't be focused on daily ups and downs. It's the long term where you're going to see the difference if you're consistent. Fourth is mindset.
Success is a mindset.
Mindset is everything, and it's a big part of Renorah and what we teach there. Use this moment to build yourself new habits. Don't treat this moment like it's a quick fix. Always go back and reflect on the why of why you're doing this. Maybe it's for better energy. Perhaps you want to fit into smaller clothes. Or you're really interested in getting with that hot girl in the office. Perhaps it's something a little bit closer to home, like being able to pick up your kids without having back pain. Whatever that is, that's your why.
Of course I'm no happy. Look at me, I'm a big fat slob. I've got bigger titties than you do. I've got more chins than a Chinese phone book. I've not seen my willy in 2 years, which is long enough to declare legally dead. I can't stop eating.
And that's what's going to keep you on the right track and stay consistent. Now, if the cravings hit, and they will hit, you need to have backup plans like water or small snacks. Think of things like fruit, rice cakes, or grilled or baked chicken. These are all go-to snacks for me, but not after 9 p.m. Do not think of eating after 9 p.m. Think of yourself like a gremlin. You know those things from the movies?
Having fun? Pretty neat, huh?
Never feed him after midnight or shit will happen.
You guys are really hungry.
You need to be the same. Don't eat after 9 p.m. or bad shit is going to happen to you. Finally, and one of the most important things, you don't do this alone. Make sure you have support so you don't backslide. And of course, I'm going to say it, that's where Renorah can come in with our coaches. They are here to help customize the support for you based on your needs and your lifestyle. So if that sounds right to you, and I know it does because I was right where you're at now, click the link in the description to set up a free introduction call with me, and let's talk about making this work for your life.
Couldn't help but to get one last plug in, could you?
Links to both articles are in the description. So if you want to check them out in full, go do that. Now it's time for all of you to sound off. I want to hear from you. What do you guys think about this? Have you ever tried intermittent energy restrictions before? If so, how did it go? I want to hear from you. Comment down below. And if you disagree, it's cool. I just ask for you to keep it respectful. I'm trying to build a community that's healthy and productive for all the guys out there looking to learn and improve their lives. Don't forget, before you go, hit that like button and subscribe because it really helps a small channel like mine to grow and get out there. And of course, hit the bell notification so you know when new videos drop. Until next time, stay well, stay positive, and know you are not alone in this. What? Why are you still here? Well, while you're here, I've got a question for you. Why did the dieter break up with the calendar? Figure it out yet? Because his dates were all full of cheats. See you later.
Oh.